All right, guys, we got round 2 ready to go. What is up, guys? It's RC Steve 710, and we're back with Micro Mondays. Had a little bit of technical difficulties this week, but here we are restarting it, and seems like we are good to go. Guys, stay tuned. We got a whole bunch of topics to cover. Plus, we got a pretty epic giveaway. Some Luis RC tires of your choice. We have 2 models, plus a whole bunch of RC Steve little swag pack. Welcome, guys. Let's go ahead and try to join in with Mark straight away. Him on this area. Oh, it said he left. Are you on? Are you on? Testing. Can't hear him. Can you guys see him? Said you left. Let's see. If you guys can see him or not. No? Sorry, guys. Haven't had this technical difficulties like this for a minute. See, Mark is in the list, though. Let me try and kick him off. Sorry, Mark. Let's try it one more time. I'm going to invite him. It's the fun of the live, guys. Yeah, right. Instagram kind of stinks sometimes, but here we go.
Okay.
We got video, but I'm not on my side, but I'm sure everybody can see. What about on your side?
I don't see you.
Oh. Man, that's crazy.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it, but let's see. The show must go on, guys.
Let's go. We got plenty to go.
Yeah, and I'm sure you have some sweet stuff on your screen, Mark.
Nothing out of the ordinary, really. There we go. As long as they can see, good to go.
All right, cool. Let's see. So welcome, guys. We're back online. Looks like we're all set and good to go for tonight. Mark, we actually have a whole bunch of crazy little topics and product drops that happened last week.
Right.
But before we hop into those, might as well ask you, how was your weekend and what did you end up doing?
It was good, but too short as always. Last week of excessive heat. It's supposed to be like 80-ish, mid-80s by Friday. So yeah, time to get out crawling again.
Nice.
So this over 100 in October. But yeah.
Let's see.
You'll see later. I've put some work in on that E-Series. I'm pointing to there.
Okay.
And then some client stuff I'm trying to wrap up.
Nice. So let's hop into a couple of the topics, Mark. The most popular one being last week's kind of surprise drop. Wouldn't you guys say? We saw some guys on a Monday evening Cape Crawlers story on Instagram, kind of like a little sneak peek at maybe something new. He said a new product, and it definitely, if you guys took screenshots or anything and zoomed in, you guys would have seen like a little snippet of the top of the rear, like of the body, whatever was hiding, and it ended up being this, Mark, the SCX24 Lexus GX40. So the new Lexus, Mark, from Axial, basically a nice body, some new aftermarket glue-on wheels that are like Rhino licensed, probably, and kind of just the same electronics underneath it.
Yeah. The milk tea version for sure.
I know a lot of guys are stoked, and a lot of guys are like, eh. Shout it out in the comments. Are you guys, is it cool for the body? Are you guys planning to pick it up as a RTR or waiting for just the body only? Or is it not your style? Shout it out. Mark, I'm curious to hear if you were to pick an RTR color, like they have white, silver, and black, and seeing what color you would pick, and what's your opinion on the model that they chose for a new body for the SCX24?
I think it's cool because it's not a Jeep or anything they've ever done, body-wise, right?
Yeah.
It's not one of their bigger scale models. It's not one of their. It's not a redone. It's also a hard body. It's got a little shorter wheelbase. I don't need an RTR personally because I would just modify the shit out of it anyway. But I will buy the body separate.
Now they're saying in the chat, definitely short wheelbase, 129 or 127 millimeters. So significantly shorter than what we're used to. Me driving the FCX24M from FMS, that thing is super fun to drive, and I don't know, it's kind of perfect size for me. And I'm thinking, like, if you were to get bigger cars like an SUV, like, I would like to see it preferably on the longer size wheelbases, like, just to be bigger in general. The SUV should be pretty big. So being on a short wheelbase, yeah, kind of tricked me, like fooled me. Thought at least maybe a regular C10 wheelbase, but man, that is smaller than C10. Kind of got me off guard. But the body is super cool. The design. I heard that it's not similar to the Bronco body, but more so like a light Lexani type of body, Mark. Would
Yeah,
that
I
kind
mean,
of deter
instantly
you away?
everybody's just like, I don't trail, I only do hard lines, la la la. So it's all good. Yeah, I mean, it's only a couple millimeters, right? 3, 4,
Yeah,
what is it? 4 millimeters on 133 versus like 128 or 9.
yeah, it wouldn't be
Huh.
too much, but it would probably be a little noticeable, especially if it was maybe on the same chassis rails. But who knows? I'm curious to see. It's expected November, so the first shipments will start shipping in November, and they're $149.99. What I like about it, Mark, is
Everybody's hating
the
on it.
DeMello the DeMello off-road bumpers, the front and rear bumpers.
Yes.
So if you guys have 3D bodies, that's a perfect sick ass bumpers
And
that you guys can
the
try
bumpers
out.
are available separate from the body kit too. Not
Yeah.
yet. They're everything's pre-order. This isn't even in anybody's hands, right? Well,
It
unless you're in with
is
Axial.
in a couple lucky guys' hands. If you guys are in Utah, you can see it right now. Maybe if you go find one of the micro crawler club guys over there in Utah. So just let them know RC Steve from Micro Mondays told me to come check out the new Lexus. But they have some posts over there on their Instagram. You can see it driving in action. So I'm curious to see
Put
what
that body
people
on an SCX24.
put that body, yeah, on the SCX24M platform. That would be sick.
There you go.
So curious to see if you guys like the body. You guys going for the whole truck, or what's your plans for this? Are you planning to brass it out underneath replica? I know some guys doing the replica builds, so that should be sick to see.
Yeah, a couple of things that still disappoint me about that platform as far as RTR goes. Still the antiquated 030.
Yeah,
That same AS1 servo, that's just garbage. Yeah, they've upped the ESC 2-in-1.
let me take
Is it
a look at it.
better? I'm not sure. I've never used it.
They put the
Will I ever use
battery
it?
up front.
Probably not. Yeah, it's the oil shocks. That's cool. I don't know.
There's a lot
I
of
feel like Axial should be doing more than they are to keep up with competition or create more competition, if you will.
yeah. I think what we're looking for from Axial, at least for me,
Okay, that helps out. There you go.
I'm looking for some them to add sliders at least. And I don't know. They need to collab with or they need to collab with the Hobby Wing now and run the little mini 24 systems in there. Because you know how Horizon collabs with the Hobby Wings for the budget ESCs sometimes for RTRs. I think they're working with Spectrum now, but they used to. But Spectrum needs to at least create something like that ASAP.
Yeah, the whole thing is the umbrella is all Horizon Hobby. It's like the big parent company, right? So you're
Yeah.
not going to get outside of that. Like you can get Proline tires on it, like they've done. Spectrum. But until they do something similar to like I don't even want to see a Fusion. Just give me an 050 motor at least. Something.
True that. The SCX24M, you guys haven't tried one, man. They're pretty fun. It's got
Right?
that stock 050, and they do work.
Right?
But yeah, it's pretty cool though. I'm stoked to see at least them trying to get back into the hard bodies because I think the
Yeah,
last
what?
they just
The
been
last 3 releases have been
just re-updates. So
well, besides the reissue, whatever you want to call it, Lexan bodies, the last 3 new things have all been hard body for 24.
yeah.
Bronco, 4-door Power Wagon, and this new Lexus.
So you guys want one of those? Yeah, we'll pre-order one. Speaking of the bodies, the SUVs, we actually have this sneak peek. I think it's time to share with the viewers, Mark. Unfortunately, you can't see, but I'll have to share with you a little bit more in the chats or whatever. But guys, we got a little sneak peek at prototype version, guys. This is prototype version, so what you see is pretty close to the final setup. So this is from Flub RC, guys. This is called the LC series. So Mark, I'm sure you getting a little sneak peek early at the LC series as
If today
well.
wasn't
Unfortunately,
a
just
holiday,
yeah,
I'd be
right.
showing mine off. Yep. Definitely be showing mine off.
This is the speaking of scale, like adventures and the new scale wave, this would be the next step for Flub, going above and beyond for the big scale fans. So there's a lot of little scale features that you can find that you've been seeing recently in his newer bodies, like adjustable shifters and e-brakes and the high detailed interiors. I think the J series was the one that kind of started that, the Jeep guys. So if you had the Jeep one from Flub, there's a lot of moving pieces now for the hard bodies. Also, another cool feature is the rear seats. They do fold down, so you can have extra room to load up, guys, groceries or overland gear on the inside. Pretty cool little feature on that. Mark, you'll just have to check out the. You'll have to build it, you know.
Oh yeah,
check it out. I wish you would have had it on time.
Nah, no worries, man. No worries. I'm used to getting shit before me.
Well, this body expected to have a lot more modular pieces, guys. A lot more customizable accessories to come soon.
Do you have the snorkel?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Have the snorkel installed on there.
Yeah, obviously. What you got?
And
Mini
there's actually
that would be hilarious. Oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah. Someone make a scale one and inflate up. So when you get out,
right?
That would be sick. There's two versions of the snorkel, so you can have it on the passenger or the driver side, Mark. So it's pretty cool.
You got both?
Yeah, I have both.
Nice.
I have mine on the passenger for right now. I should put them on both sides, and then really go deep diving. But the grill.
Yeah, never mind. Agent 311, that's funny.
Grill options, looking like a nice look. Let us know, guys, if you're fans of the grill. This is the early.
It's really version. Not that big, is it, Steve?
Let me compare it to maybe like the 4Runner, the blue 4Runner.
That'll put it out in perspective.
So yeah, in a sense, this is one of the largest bodies that I've personally have set up from Flub.
Okay. So, keep in mind that the Land Cruisers are not small,
but the 4Runner is still massive. And
that's 1/18 scale. That's my point. Like, it's not that big.
Yeah. So you're talking about RC designed body, so it's gonna have the good approach and departure angles still built in to the body, which that's one cool thing about Flub RC. He makes them specific to getting the best departure and approach angles. So here I actually have it.
Steve, you like this comment? RC McGee. Just wide, good for keeping the tires tucked. Steve likes to tuck those tires.
Yes. We're tucking hard, guys. Well, we actually found the perfect blend.
How much does it weigh? How the fuck do we know how much it weighs?
How much does it weigh? I'll have to weigh it later, guys. I haven't thrown it on the scale, but, at this point, when it comes to the bodies, you're going for the scale hard body, especially Big Mama. Expect it to be a little weighty. But I got it on the Athos C1 XL, guys. So still keeping it like a 0-degree skid, and it actually fits really nice. But the the wheelbase setup I have for the axles, Mark, is pretty much stock axles, but the hexes I have are like, I think, a +6 millimeter. So it's
So
like
wait, you have stock. I can't see it, obviously. You have stock axles on that right now?
stock axles with like extended hexes a little bit. Not like the double hex that I'm talking
Well,
about, but
we're back into that. Okay.
just the chunky hex. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Let me try and take one of these little hubs off, but
Honestly,
that
those
actually
3D prints aren't that heavy. I
they're
mean, unless
not.
you guys are like chopping the shit out of some Lexan.
It's much lighter than my Forerunner body for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm showing the hex right now, guys. It's not the
Endo.
fattest
There you go,
hex.
burner.
It's just like a little bit
And
extra.
I need you guys to see some video of this fucking big bitch killing lines this winter, which is more like your summer for me.
So if you guys want it to be that scale look, that kind of just the stance is just right, even with the little fenders, flares that it has designed on it, I would recommend to keep it like. Oh, excuse me.
What happened, Steve? I had one of those earlier. Yo, the bourbon. What's up?
Yeah, I just lost my voice right now.
Dude, what happened to me earlier? I'm still like,
But check it out.
From the man himself. Here you go. Fully loaded prototype, 128 grams for the body.
Oh, nice.
There
And
you
then
go.
speaking of
Steve,
tires,
not die in the live. That's
let's
funny.
talk about scale, Mark. So scale,
Oh
guys,
boy.
you see I'm
Don't walk me
stuffing
down that
a.
path tonight, Steve.
Well, I'm talking about tire size, basically.
Oh, okay.
I'm stuffing a 57 under here, guys. This is a 57 millimeter tusk. So
Where's my calculator?
that's honestly max size that you can stuff on this thing, with it looking pretty much like it's like almost 40s in a sense. What would you say, Mark? Maybe 38s?
Well, since the 24 is not actually a 24 and it's a 20 scale, the mass is 1/5, right? It's 20 into 100 is 5. So, what's 57 millimeters in inches?
I think it's what?
Who's following me on
Here's
this
the
math?
math.
I can't pull up my calculator while I have the live on.
Here's the stance, guys, with the little extended hexes and the stock
Black
axle.
labels will fit good. The 57s.
You're
And I like
basically
those with the flub insert.
sticking out just a hair.
There you go. Stuffing. Steve likes stuffing.
Yeah. Let me put it on a TRX4M. That way you guys can see. You guys island style. That'll be easy.
Say island style?
Island style,
2.25
stance style,
inches.
massive monster style. Look at Mark. I'm showing this seriously like on 63 millimeter tires now.
How's it look?
Looks insane.
Like you need like a 14-inch lift kit?
Yeah. It
All
looks
right.
like a straight lethal weapon.
All right.
And you can see the stance on it.
2.25 inches. Okay. 44-inch tires. Did you do the math, Knucklebuster? So those are 44s, a 57.
40s? Yeah.
He says 44s and tires at 120. So yeah, put that into perspective when you guys talk about scale and these 63 to 70s. How big that would actually be? It'd be more like a monster truck at that point. Yeah, see, yeah, and 44s are usually more like 43.5, or sometimes they're not even 44; they're like 42. So yeah, there you go. That's scale. perspective.
Yeah, yeah. And this
But that's a
chassis
big
is,
rig. Like, I think 40s would not be out of question on the real rig with the right lift kit, a little trimming.
I'm down. Maybe 56s. I'm probably considering throwing just the Wild Peaks on there because they're like 56s. So
There
that
you
one
go.
millimeter shorter would probably just be perfect in my for my kind of style of what I'm looking for right now. But man, the tusks look great on it.
Oh, I
Speaking
meant to
of,
ask you because I saw that picture earlier. Those are the TRX tucks, right?
yeah. So speaking
Okay.
of the TRX tusks, I was able to mount them. Well, actually, guys, this is a DIY, but they have no inner rings right now, so it's just kind of for show. But what I'd planned to do was to run the inner rings from a
Mm-hmm.
TRX4M because I believe those slide right in and still fit the wheel. Um, I did test it off camera and it was working, but I kind of didn't like the way the bead set, especially with this wheel being like zero point 0.1 millimeters more of a outer lip. It's a 1.1. They measure it out, these 1552 wheels, Mark. So it kind of pinched the tires a little like too much aggressively. So I'll have to try it again, but or with just a different wheel. But I would probably just rock a different tire.
So you gonna do the Wild Peaks then?
Yeah, those RC four-wheel drive ones.
Okay. Cool.
Or
That'll look good.
the Wranglers.
Ooh,
I was
dude, I haven't driven
looking for
Wranglers in a long time, like probably
them.
like 3 years. That's a good call. I like that.
Yeah. And then if the Wranglers, then for sure with like the new Injora like wagon wheel things, the Steelies or the Injora ones. I mean, sorry, the RC four-wheel drive, the OG six spoke,
Steelies?
you know. Yeah, those OG ones for that
What?
Toyota look, that classic look.
Nah, you want modern, dude.
Yeah, modern with this one.
Yeah, I like those bronze ones I caught at the very beginning
Yeah,
before.
you can't go wrong with these ones. I definitely like those.
But
So
more
let's check.
honestly, Agent 3 I'm more of a BFG guy. But
Oh man,
Wranglers are good on scale, on this scale.
I'm
They
sure
work
we're gonna
good.
see a
Depending on
lot
where you
of,
are. Everything tires work wherever you live. There's no right or wrong.
yeah, no right or wrong. Let's hop
Patagonians would
into
probably
the
look good too
next.
because they're a little wider.
Oh, Mark,
Yep.
I forgot one more thing from Flub. We also got,
Mm.
guys, we're gonna add to tonight's
Halloween.
pot.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Halloween is coming up, guys, and with go to the shop, guys, and make sure with your orders he has some new Halloween lit ghosts. Check these out. These are cool. They come with the LEDs already, so you can splice it to your existing connections or add the connectors of your choice, and connect it to like a light kit, light controller, or balance connector, something like that. And these are cool for either the scale garages, or you can add them in the interiors on your seats, the back seats, stuff like that. Kind of add that Halloween theme. So these are also available in multiple scales, so you can either pick just micros or 1/18th or 1/10th or the mix pack. And the light is like a purple light, so it's pretty cool. These are dope. Thank
Yeah,
you,
that shit's
Flub.
cool.
And I saw your tires right now, the ones that you're showing off, those KM3s. They need to make a 57 or 56
Dude, if
KM3
they had
ASAP.
another size with a KM3 that was just a hair bigger, oh my goodness.
Yeah, we need those. Um,
Dude.
Patagonias too. All those little ones. They need a little bump up.
I mean,
See what I can do to
this
poke
is a
the.
good scale size tire, but
All right, let's
with
talk
everything
about.
ramping up, Tuss are what 52s, and yours are 57, but they're the weird beadlock size for the TRX, correct?
Yeah,
And then 63s. 63s are back here. I like those.
yeah, they're pretty. They're pretty nice in all the sizes.
J
So
concept tires are honestly hard to beat.
They are. I can't wait
And
for them
A,
to
A
release a couple
scale.
more. I'm
Yeah.
waiting for them to do the bounty hunters.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah,
I just saw something with bounty hunters today. What was that?
I know that there's a lot of tiny tires builders out there too. So Flub, keeping in
Premium.
mind with the 57 and 57 range big scale bodies, Injora shrunk down their IR60 bodies for the SCX24 recent
Oh, I forgot about
too,
that.
man. That was like the other
Hey, and
release.
you know what they did that was kind of smart this time? They didn't put the stripes on it that were painted on. It's just like a solid color.
Yeah. So these are for the SCX24 now, guys, specifically. These are just got announced last week. They come in 5 colors. They got the tan, the green, the purple, the black, and the gray. And it's basically the shrunken down version of the TRX4M one. So the TRX4M1 being like that 155 millimeter wheelbase. This one is more of the 134 millimeter wheelbase. So
Which
it's a
makes
true,
way
yeah.
more sense. In fact,
And
probably even smaller than that, to be honest.
yeah, yeah, it's probably comparable to that AMT Toyota body now, I would say, maybe. I haven't gotten one yet, guys, but I'm curious because looking at the pictures, Mark, they shot it with their mud dogs or their mud king things,
Yeah.
the little 52 millimeter tires,
Yep.
and it looks like spot on, like they're perfect size for it. So
It gives it a nice, cool retro feel with those tires too, like 80s, but with
yeah,
like a
almost like the
modern
TSL
modification of the
Narrows,
body.
huh?
Yeah, that worked too. Oh, that was a cool. I forgot about those.
Yeah, right.
I keep a set handy along with the BFGs. Just to remind myself.
It's dope. But yeah, these are out, guys. They got a lot of details too. If you haven't seen the TRX4M one, those are pretty cool. SCX24 one, much smaller. So check that out from Injora. And let's hop into another product, Mark. Keeping the new drops coming out. NSDRC.
Ordered one today. Gotta
I
have that. You know why? To go with this. Oh, you can't see, but there's
I can
pink
see
in
in a
that.
little bit.
There's pink in that build, so I figured the booby
Oh, no
RS100 would be
way. The new
cool.
E
Yeah,
series.
yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh man. So this one, guys, NSDRC killing it and supporting back to breast cancer awareness uh, foundations and donations, companies and stuff like that.
I love it,
They
man.
have the
All about
new
that.
pink limited edition RS100 available now, guys, for pre-order. So being pre-order, guys, that means get your order in because once these are all sold out, then they are all sold out. You will not see them
Also,
anywhere else.
only through NSD. No third party vendors will have those. It's only from them.
Yeah. Exactly.
And if someone else has them, they're either buying them and reselling them for more than you should pay for them. Did you say the $15 goes to
Yeah.
a charity as well?
Every order, every servo, the donation is $15 towards the Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation
Save the
that they're going
boobies,
to
man.
donate to.
Save
Yes.
some boobies.
So they have the limited edition RS800 full size, like 1/10 scale servo, guys. The Breast Cancer
Awesome
Awareness
servo. That's
pink one.
awesome servo.
Yes. So big boobies and little boobies, guys. Everything matters, especially
Yeah, all boobies matter, bro.
goes to a good
I don't
cause.
discriminate when it comes to boobies.
So grab them while you can, guys. And I know a lot of you guys were kind of asking, when are they going to do it? When are they going to do it? And here you guys go. This is the month. So act fast, take advantage. And like I said, you guys aren't going to see these once they sell out. So,
It's all pre-order now, from what I've read today, and they should ship by the 18th.
mm-hmm.
So that's not very far from today.
All right.
Should have them hopefully by maybe next Micro Monday, if not the next one.
And let's see. It is like the new housing design too, with the trimmed
I didn't
tabs.
think of that right junkyard. Boobies. That's funny. Duh.
There you go. Let's see what the chat's saying real
Oh
quick.
yeah, I saw a
There's lot
couple
of
of things that were of interest. Yes, everyone. We all love boobies. Even women love boobies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Klingons. I gotta say, those Klingons, for being the same, what is it? What do they call it? S5 compound?
Yeah.
They felt a lot stickier than any other Injora tire I've bought. Yeah, anything with pink, let's go.
What size flubs fit in the Wranglers, Mark?
Oh,
What would you
oh
say?
God.
You haven't
Without looking
checked, but I would
at
say
the chart,
56.2 or 54.2.
what are those? It's been so long, Steve.
Yeah.
Where's RCC LCC? RC LCC, there we go. Yo, you got Wranglers. What size flub did you get?
Yeah.
Or did we have them for him? I don't even remember.
All right.
Klingons are big, aren't they?
Very few
70?
75s or
No,
something.
they're not quite that big. It's the other, the XK or XHK or whatever the fuck they are. Pin tires that are actually bigger than those. That are like 72s.
Yeah.
I'll grab them. Hold on. I got a set.
Yeah, let's check them out right now. And then real quick, I'm going to start getting some names drawn up on the wheel, guys. If you guys want to win some Luis tires, definitely hang out and make sure you guys follow the rules.
Joe, so did you get more Luis tires or these ones you had?
These ones I've had,
Okay.
it's just I already have some mounted up and they work great. It's just, man, my drawers are filling up.
Klingons are 70. I can't get the focus. Anyhow, yeah, there we go. 70. 70 by 26, 1.3. Motherfuckers are sticky. That's with the foams in them.
Let's see. Thanks, guys, for chilling real quick. Bless somebody in just a little bit.
Do we figure out or not the grippiest stuff? I mean, right? But it depends on where you live too and what you crawl on. Like tires is such It's the conversation I don't like to have, because I can tell you that something works for me and it won't work for you, and vice versa. So
Yeah,
it's the answer I always give.
I would say at this point
Just try whatever people use in your area.
for those old OG kind of scaled tires like that we like from RC Forward Drive, they might not work the best, but maybe we can bring them to life. I haven't tried in a minute, but there's Flub RC inserts, of course, that they perform really good. So I probably stuff some of those in, see how they do, give them another shot. But at
Right. And
this
there's tire
point,
wash, scrubbing.
sometimes you just want that nice scale look. I just need something that size, and they look good,
Right. And then
no matter.
what's the challenge of driving if it doesn't, if it just goes right up something? Does the tires work that good? Is it that fun?
Yeah, I
Or
wouldn't
is it more
put
fun
the
when you
LC
have
series body
yeah.
on a comp. It's
What did
definitely
Nokia ask?
scale trailing. We got a couple more topics. I'll just get a few more
Injora
main in real quick.
SCX24 30 month. Are those the 39 millimeter Injora, the older oil shocks of theirs? Right?
Yeah,
Oh, no. Dude, I basically run 45 weight in just about everything, and I have no issues. Other than the Proline big bores, I don't know what's up with those. No matter what you put in them, the rebound is bouncy, in my opinion. Sold all mine. Not worth the money. I still like the hot racing ones, big bores, not the OG oil ones, the big bore ones, and then what is that? RC Lions for $17. Not bad, my opinion.
haven't bought parts in a minute. I just have all these old ones still opening up. Still old, reliable on the hot racing guys for me, and the Pro line, and gotta try those RC Lions still.
See, the Pro Lines work for you. I didn't, I don't know, dude. For the money, it was a letdown, like a lot.
I think the new setup people are finding is definitely make sure that it has that heavyweight oil, but it's a lot of maintenance for sure. All right, let's hop
I don't
into
know
a
if they're
couple
coming
more
up, Tank
topics.
Commander, but for $17, it's a pretty good oil shock. I'm not gonna lie, and it's not like huge or anything.
All
Yeah,
right, Mark.
there's that option too, like heavy weight, no spring. I don't get the no spring thing personally. There's no rebound. Oh, just my opinion. What you got, Steve? We ready?
Yeah, we got a few new ones. Um, New micro addict now. He's becoming a micro addict, but we got Desert RC on Instagram. He's been working on a chassis aimed for the TRX4M and the Ascent18 platform. So he's kind of developed a universal chassis, you would say, aimed for those platforms, guys. And introducing, he's calling it the Stinger Junior chassis, and he's offering it super limited quantities and run, guys. But this is featuring, you can see if I pull up a picture, it's kind of large. Let me see. There you guys can see, looks to be, I believe it's a 10 or 11 degree skid on the angle mark. So it's flat rail, of course. It's offered in carbon, fiber, titanium, or aluminum. It includes basically everything you need to go swap over, including chassis braces, sliders, electronic plates, mag mounts, magnets, and recommend, guys, if you plan on swapping over to, here you guys can see a good picture of it right here. Let me zoom in on that. There it is right there, showing it on an Ascent18 mark, but the skid angle looks pretty cool. It looks like a straight up like drop-in setup. He does recommend, if you use the Ascent18 platform, to go ahead and run aftermarket shocks such as the Injora ones for the, I believe it's for the SCX24. That way, the stock shocks, I think they kind of run into clearance issues being so bulky. So check those out. And then the TRX4M version, guys, fits pretty nice too. Here's a shot of the TRX4M belly. It looks like, Mark, like I guess everything works as intended. So everything is universal. The holes line up. It looks pretty dope, and it makes the TRX4M straight up aggressive. I think he recommends it being based off on the TRX4M on a high trail wheelbase or longer. And then the Red Cat, I was offering him to make some links for his chassis. So once I get a hold of those chassis, expect to be a extended regular version of the Ascent18 and then an extended wheelbase version of the Ascent18 link. So
Wow.
pretty cool. I think he liked it a lot, and check out his YouTube channel, guys, because you can see it, the truck and the whole chassis in action driving. So if you guys like what you see, get one on order. He did say it was a limited run, guys. It's testing to see if you guys, the RC community, is interested in something like that. So shown real quick, Mark, in the screen, I'm just showing all the options for the materials and what the chassis kind of looks like from the side profile.
Gotcha.
So pretty dope. And then we have 3Flow 9RC, Mark. I know it made you want to get a Micro B.
Not that I didn't have any motivation before.
Yeah, right. But
I like all the older micro low C stuff. This is just better quality now.
yeah,
For
now that we have a micro size racing buggy back in action again, guys, back around. You guys know,
ready to run.
yeah. 3Flow 9RC is already on it, Mark. If you guys know, they have that Cascade micro HV servo that they've had for a while. So they're offering the option to upgrade to, you can pop in a Cascade, because I guess the Micro B uses those super small servos.
It's like
so the Cascade will,
I know, I think they are.
Yeah, they'll pop right in. Of course, you can get the aluminum horn, and then it looks like they also have a servo mount.
Super fast. They don't have a lot of torque, but you don't need torque, something that lightweight. You just want speed to turn.
Yeah, right.
So remember that when you guys are looking at something, a servo versus crawling, 190 ounce torque on a RS100 is awesome for a rock crawler, but the speed shouldn't be that fast. Versus on a buggy, you want the speed to be so you can react.
Yeah.
If you follow.
And I think I saw something. I'll have to pull it up maybe later tonight if I have time, or next week. But I think I've seen other companies start to finally hop into that super small servo. I think I saw something from Reefs RC. Might have had a sub micro servo. I'll have to, we'll check it out right now. Confirm in the chat, guys, if that's true or not. But it's cool to see that especially for super small platforms that require these small servos, that other companies are starting to hop in and make, at least what they can offer, the high voltage little servos for those things. And then kind of just lastly, Mark, the last product, going off with a bang, go boom. We got the Traxxas Mini Maxx, just released last week. It just announced last week also, guys. So if you guys
I
are
forgot about that.
fans of bashing, but you need something a little bit smaller, Mark, this thing is only like 165 millimeter wheelbase, something like that. 170 maybe. I haven't really checked it out, but it goes 30 miles an hour already on 2S.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And everything you love, guys, a brushless system. You can even stick a 110 size brushless system in there, but it also runs on a micro servo. So if you want to stick the 110 size brushless servo in there, Mark, you'll be going, brushless motor combo, you'll be going 50 miles an hour.
Why?
I don't know why. It already has a 3300 kV 2S brushless system. You guys can see it getting air just flying in the dunes, Mark. And it's everything. If you guys had or seen how huge these the Max ones, the big ones are, and you guys see guys
We're
launching them
talking
at skate parks and
micro
stuff.
E-Max,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude, this thing is
Okay.
gonna be crazy. It is $250, Mark, retail,
Probably well worth it.
and releases November 29th. So they will be in stores, because you know how Traxxas dealers, they have that amazing drop dates of where like everybody gets that single drop.
That's
So
funny.
11/29, guys. So if you want to be in the first batch, right there, that's where you go.
Fucking Top Gun and shit. Feel the need for speed.
Yeah. Are you a basher?
Nah. Nah.
So they
I'm a
have
driver.
3 versions. They have like the Max and then like the Max. You know. But yeah, there's the mini one now. So everything you guys see right there is a quick glimpse at it. You can check out the Traxxas website for more. But
I imagine, someone saying lots of things to pre-order today. I imagine a lot more things will be coming here soon with Black Friday coming, the holiday season, etc. We haven't had a lack of releases, though. That said, so what's next?
dude, shout out what you guys want to see next. Are you guys happy with the Axial release, or do you guys want to see something else from them? Or what do you guys just want to see next to come out if you guys were to wish for something? It is the holiday season, guys, so expect a lot of stuff to be dropping pretty soon. Let me just, I'm closing out the list, guys. The list is pretty much closed. If you guys have been here, you guys are for sure on the list. I'll just take in one last look. If anybody I missed, you'll be lucky enough to hop on in real quick.
Okay.
Any last questions, guys, or things that we might have missed for this week? You guys had any news that you want to maybe share? Shout it out in the comments.
Yeah. Sleeve sprung micro TF2. Fuck yes. That's what we've been saying since day one.
Ooh.
Oh,
You don't gotta tell me
micro
twice.
leafer. Again,
Oh, how many people are saying that?
just
No
one.
way. Oh,
But
okay.
I mean, that stuck out to me like a sore thumb because we've been saying that. I mean, I've had them. I have them. It would be fucking cool, especially with scalar rigs. And don't just trail scale rigs. We drive them. We hardline them. Doesn't mean you can't hardline them.
Oh yeah, we hardline them for sure. All right, guys.
That's more fun to me.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Let's go ahead and
Yeah.
get this little giveaway going.
Anthony. He's late, but he's here. Scale hardlines. There you go. Well said.
All right, guys. You know the rules. I'm gonna spin. We're gonna click the Instagram, and then we're gonna
The gram.
we're gonna gram it, and then we're gonna verify. So let's get it all ready, guys.
Ooh, man. Fuck, why you
Shuffle it
guys have
up.
so much cool things in fucking SoCal? I miss living there. Yoda Nights, October 19th in Anaheim. Fuck. Didn't you
Nights.
go to that last year?
I think I went to Yoda Fest,
Yoda Fest. Okay, that's what it was.
something like that.
Regardless, you
I
have
wasn't
more than
paying.
one of those.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, we love the fests over here. All right, guys, good luck. Let's see who's gonna possibly take it. Remember, guys, you have to be here to win it. That's the only thing. So we're going a little overboard. So if you guys stay up past your bedtime, it is potentially worth it. Here we go, guys. Good luck, everybody, for sure. What is that? RCRO.
What's
I think that's
everything?
a robot.
That's funny.
I think that's a robot one, like a miss type. If RCRO is in here, let me know. Let me see. What?
Oh, was it supposed to be Rob's RC?
No,
No,
I see
RC
Rob's
Rob
RC. I see Rob's RC right
and
there.
RC
Oh,
Rob,
RC Rob.
RCP.
Yeah, I think it's RC Rob because I saw him in there. But let me see. I see
Yo,
Rob's
I'm gonna answer a
RCG.
random ass question I just saw.
It's got to be RC Rob.
Favorite breakfast, bro? Chilaquiles. Hands down.
Is RC Rob in here? No, our Rob's RCG, my boy. I see your name right here. Where my arrow's at.
It was still on the list when I was scrolling. That's why I said it.
Yeah. But I think he is in here. Let me see. RC Rob.
I love
It was with two B's. I don't think he's.
RC Rob. Yo, sorry, he says.
Yeah, he's.
In tune. Bro, breakfast, nachos. Come on now. Just saying. We're on a totally different conversation. There you go. Spam and rice. Oh, wow. Oh, yo, are you milk tea? Yo, are you Hawaiian or fucking Filipino?
Following RC
Typo or
Steve.
respin?
Yes. Following
Typo
Dermot.
or
Yes,
respin?
sir.
What do we got?
I believe it was RC Rob, guys. I want to be truthful on that. Look double.
You didn't have that in the list?
Yeah. Double looking at the wheel. Let me see.
Right.
RC Rob. Yeah, he would have been in there because I had a lot of, and I saw him. So I'm gonna say RC Rob. He was missing one B, two B's, but that was him, guys. Promise you guys. If he's in here, which he was, he wins. So RC Rob, congratulations, brother. You win the Intune. I mean, not the Louise tires. Either the uphills or the champs.
You win breakfast.
You get the Flub lit ghosts, and then a nice little RC Steve swag pack. Mark, you got to send me over a little bit if you have some stuff still.
Yeah, for sure. Or
And vice versa.
yeah. Well, you sent me plenty. I gotta send you shit.
Send you whatever
Definitely
you
thought
guys need. Guys, thank you for staying overboard. If you guys have seen the show, you guys saw some pretty sick stuff. Let me know on the recap. If you guys ever watched the recap, type in the comments what you guys like the most during the show. And definitely share with your friends, guys, if you haven't shared yet with them. If you guys got any new people to the community, point them in the right direction.
Yeah, let's grow the show. I feel like we're always in this like 38 to 50 range of people. Y'all gotta have friends.
Definitely share, guys.
And not
And
just
if
when
you're on
there's giveaways. Like when we get giveaways, come on. It's like 100
if you're on
people.
YouTube, just copy the link and share it to like a Facebook group or something if you'd like to. No hard feelings, but appreciate everybody tuning in to the very, very end. Mark, too bad we had some technical difficulties tonight,
Yo, dude,
but
we get through it. No big deal.
we'll get through it,
It's
brothers.
it's more when we don't. When I'm like, oh, cool, I can see you. When I'm like, woo, it's gonna be crazy tonight. So I'm kind of used to being in the dark. Not a big deal.
That's right. That's right.
Yo, we used to do that. We used to invite people on the show.
And I
So if
think
anybody wants to get on and show off your shit, show off your junk, however you want to put it, hit us up. Let's go.
let's do the spotlights again.
Yeah,
For
driver
sure.
spotlights. Let's go.
We know you guys got a whole bunch of builds fresh after the summer.
Yeah.
So let's see what you guys got.
I want to see
Peace out, guys.
more than my junk.
Have a good night. Have a
Yo.
good week. See you next weekend or next week.